While shifting tracks and moving focus to Iran at this hour, now civil unrest is exploding across Iran. Fresh visuals show mass protests in Tehran, Mashhad as well as Hamadan, even as the regime enforces a near total digital blackout. Crowds are seen waving the lion and the sun flag, a powerful symbol of pre-revolution Iran, as fires burn near mosques and public spaces. In Tehran, large crowds chant death to Khamenei, marking one of the most sharpest and direct challenges to the supreme leadership in years. Now, in fact, in Karaj, City Hall was set ablaze, signaling anger on state institutions. Meanwhile, on the other hand, the US President Donald Trump has issued a sharp warning, saying that Iran is in big trouble and warning that the US will get involved if more protesters are killed. Tehran has hit back, writing to the UN, condemning Trump's remarks and warning that it will exercise self-defense if attacked.
So Iran's in big trouble. It looks to me that the people are taking over certain cities that nobody thought were really possible just a few weeks ago. We're watching the situation very carefully. I've made the statement very strongly that if they start killing people like they have in the past, we will get involved. We'll be hitting them very hard where it hurts. And that doesn't mean boots on the ground, but it means hitting them very, very hard where it hurts. So we don't want that to happen. There have been cases like this where President Obama totally backed down. But this is something pretty incredible that's happening in Iran. It's an amazing thing to watch. They've done a bad job. They've treated their people very badly, and now they're being paid back. So let's see what happens. We're watching it. We're watching it very closely.
Those are the visuals coming in from Iran on your screens at the moment. Remember that there seems to be a huge face-off as the US President Donald Trump has said that he will hit at Iran. Now, he's also gone on to clarify that this essentially does not imply that there will be US boots in Iran, but he's talked about other measures that might be taken. Remember, it's important to understand that while the US President has not specified on the measures, Iran has already written to the United Nations. Iran has written to the United Nations Security Council against the US, saying that the United Nations must in fact take cognizance and note of the fact that the US has issued threats to Iran. Important to understand that as we speak, Iran sees massive protests. These protests are against the Iran leadership. These protests are against Ayatollah Khamenei. Important to understand that the protests have also spread from Tehran to Mashhad and even Hamadan.